Alright guys, TheInevitableSaiyan here, and I'm doing a bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh! News update, I guess is what you'd call it. I don't do these that often because obviously there's not really frequent things that come out, but I thought this was a big one to make my opinions about. It is the Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World. Most of us on YouTube have known about this for about a month or so, maybe a little bit less than a month, but they finally added the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Card page. At least, I mean, it might have been yesterday or something, but I just found out about it this morning. So I thought I'd make a video about it. And I'm not going to get on here and go, oh my god guys, 30-second video, Legendary Collection 3, Seal of Orichalcos. No, I like to sit down and I like to think about the stuff I'm going to say before I say it, because this is a pretty big set. It's even bigger than the, well, I'm not sure, see that's another thing, I'm not sure if I would say that it's bigger and better than the Legendary Collection 2, because as we know this is called Yugi's World, but if you go down and read this big description thing, which I'm about to show you, there's actually a lot of stuff that's not so Yugi's World in here that's actually pretty good. So we're just going to get right into it. Obviously, the big thing that you see right here, the big thing they're going to advertise is we're finally getting a, that's kind of stupid, we're finally getting a TCG reprint, or not reprint, TCG print of the Seal of Orichalcos. That's been a big thing. A lot of people know about it for, the Orca and stuff like that. Robbie Cole does his Seal of Orichalcos challenge with his big Orca deck of it at most big events. So we're finally getting a TCG print of that. It's a very big, it's a big card. It's really good. It gives you all this stuff right here. It gives your monsters 500 attack points. It's really hard to get off the field and allows stronger monsters to protect your weaker ones. So it's a very good card, and it's coming in every single box of Legendary Collection 3. Like every single one that you buy, you're going to get guaranteed a Seal of Orichalcos. And that's another thing. I'm going to go actually down to the bottom here to show you what you're guaranteed first. So, like it says right here, each Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World contains 52 cards, kind of similar to the Legendary Collection 2. You're going to get like a promo pack kind of thing with all of these cards. You get an ultra rare Seal of Orichalcos, like I just said. You get an ultra rare 5-headed dragon. So why are they doing that? I'm just going to move that down there. You're going to get an ultra rare 5-headed dragon. So they're giving another reprint of 5-headed dragon. So now we're going to have 2 ultras, a gold, and yeah. So 5-headed dragon's getting a big reprint. I'm sure that lots of people are going to be happy about that, because that's pretty expensive. Well, not really expensive card, but it's kind of irritating that it just kind of sits at $10 all the time. We're getting an ultra rare Dark Necrofear. So that's kind of the Yugi's World draw kind of thing. I mean, I remember that card. That was something that Bakura used a long time ago. I personally like it. I think it'd be nice to have because it already came in ultra rare, but I think it'd be nice to have the new artwork and stuff, because they changed the design of the card around. It's probably not going to be a new artwork, like I said, but it's going to be the new card design. We're getting an ultra rare Guardian Eatos. So now that card's been in secret, it got reprinted in super in one of the tins, and now we're going to have that in ultra. So that card's been getting reprinted pretty decently. So that's that's kind of average. I mean, that card doesn't see much play anyway. But yeah, so Guardian Eatos is getting a reprint as an ultra rare. All these are guaranteed in every Legendary Collection box, like I said. We're getting 3 ultra rare tokens, which I find that really nice, because that's something that they've never done before. They've never given some kind of token to where you're guaranteed in some set that they get. And basically what these are is it's a Gores token is one of them. So lots of people have seen the Japanese common Gores token and the Japanese parallel Gores token. Well, now we're finally getting an ultra rare TCG print of that. Same thing with the Karibo ones. I actually have a one of the Japanese Karibo tokens that I assume is the artwork that they're going to be reprinting as an ultra rare in this Legendary Collection 3. But basically, like I said, it's these 3 Japanese tokens, Gores, and 2 artworks of Karibo tokens that are now going to be reprinted as ultra rare TCG cards. So, apparently, you get a collapsible hard surface game board, which I'm just going to read it to you. It's not just a game mat, it's a hard surface game board. This fold-up double-sided game board gives you a durable and portable way to duel, and duel in style. First of a kind to release anywhere in the world, the game board folds up easily to fit your backpack, or folds up to easily fit in your backpack or binder, and folds out to give you a durable, flat, steady surface to duel on. One side features Yugi, King of Games, the other is emblazoned with the image of the Orichalcos. So, I'm not sure what people are going to think of that, because it's not a mat. Most people are saying most people like mats. Apparently this one's like a hard, durable surface. So I'm not too sure how people are going to react to that. I really don't see that catching on that much. I mean, I'm sure people are just going to stick with mats, but that is a nice touch. I mean, honestly, if they wanted to draw more people, I think they would have just not like gone out of boundaries and just kept it with a mat, because that's a lot of people that attracted a lot of people to the Gold Series 4 Pyramids edition when they decided to include a mat in there. So I guess they're trying to be creative, but still, I think more people would react better with a mat. Um, and yeah, that's basically. And then also, like you're getting 5 Legendary Collection 3 Mega Packs, which that's kind of same format as the Raw Yellow Mega Packs and same format as the Legendary Collection 3 big reprint set. However, this set is much larger than the other reprints, and I believe the Legendary Collection 2 reprint set was like 255, 250 something cards. This set is like 300 something, 310 or something like that. But anyway, now that I've gone over the Seal of Orichalcos and all the stuff that are guaranteed in the box, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the big reprints that they've announced. So that's basically this big paragraph right here if you want to read along with me or whatever. I'm not going to read it to you. I'm just going to give you the highlights. But as we know, the mega packs are the big thing. The mega packs are the packs that come with it, 5 for each one with the big reprints. Now, before I get into all this stuff, I'm not sure if what they're going to do is similar with the Raw Yellow mega pack. See, I could really see them doing something like also making some kind of obelisk pack. Like after this gets released and after this has had its big thing, I could see them doing something where they take the mega packs from this and rearrange them again to make some sort of obelisk pack. I'm not sure, but that could be an interesting concept to think about. But anyway, let's get into this set here. So as we know, similar to the Legendary Collection 2, the Legendary Collection 3 mega packs, pretty much same format. 5 common cards, 1 rare card, 1 super card, 1 ultra card, and 1 secret card in every pack. So same format as the Legendary Collections, those other packs, like I said. Over 100 of Yugi's most famous monsters, spells, and traps. So that's one thing that actually caught my attention more so than it might seem to others, because a lot of people thought when they first heard about this set, before the Yugioh put their page up, a lot of people thought, oh, this is just going to be all Yugi's stuff. Apparently not. Apparently about a little bit over a third is Yugi's stuff, and a little bit over a third is stuff that came in like the same generation as Yugi stuff. But actually there's a lot more. As you see, we are getting secret rare versions of Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, 7 Tools of the Bandit, Mystical Space Typhoon, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, and Black Horn of Heaven. So pretty much all of those except Black Horn of Heaven and maybe 7 Tools of the Bandit to a degree are staples. So they're giving us secret versions of a lot of staples that haven't had secret rare before, and I think that is just amazing as a collector. I mean, I find that just so cool to have like one of the secret Mirror Forces. A secret Solemn Judgment's going to be freaking awesome. Most people could live without the 7 Tools of the Bandit and Black Horn of Heaven because those aren't necessarily staples. I guess you could call them like second degree staples, but secret MST. I mean, obviously, being that these cards are being reprinted in secret, they're probably going to go down a little bit. But since they're staples, like I said, I don't see them going down a whole lot. I mean, except for stuff like Ultra Book of Moon, I guess that would go down a little bit more because it's a turbo pack. But Dark Hole, Book of Moon, MST, all this stuff. As it says right here, it says have legendary cards that have stood the test of time. I mean, Solemn Judgment has stood like 3 reprints within the past couple months. It's got like 2 rarities in the battle pack, and it's got a Ghost and Ghost on the Gold Series 5. So I don't see a whole lot of these going down in value much. I mean, they are going to go down in value some, but maybe like $1 or $2 or something like that. The other rarities. Mostly, I mean, like I said, overall, I think it's good. A lot of people are going to say, "Oh no, it's going to go down in value a whole lot." Excuse me. In the grand scheme of things, it's good. I think it's kind of cool. We are also getting secret rare versions of many of the recruiter monsters, which, if you don't know what that is, which most of the people do, it's the monsters that let you just search out and special summon and stuff like that. For Mystic Tomato, Giant Rat, UFO Turtle, Shining Angel, Mother Grizzly, Fine Kamakari #1, and Pyramid Turtle. Now, the only ones that I can see actually standing out in this are Mystic Tomato and Pyramid Turtle, because as far as I remember, those are the only ones that really ever did anything with their certain archetypes. But basically, all these monsters do the same thing. It's just with different attributes and stuff like that. Different, the same thing. So we're getting secret rare versions of that. I see a lot of people getting excited over the secret rare Pyramid Turtle in case zombies come back. So I guess a lot of people are really hyped about that. but personally, I think they're all kind of cool. Um, we're getting ultra rare versions of almost every Gravekeeper's card. Now, they didn't make this too huge, so I'm worried that a lot of people are going to skip over this. But yeah, apparently they're doing the same thing they did with Six Sams in the last Legendary Collection with Gravekeepers this time. As you remember, they pretty much reprinted like almost every single original Six Sam card as an Ultra, like the ones that came in common from Strike of Neos and stuff like that. They reprinted them as an Ultra. So now I guess they're going to do that with the Gravekeepers cards. So Ultra. Hand of the Six Sam, Ultra. Wow, I can't remember anything. Ultra Grandmaster, stuff like that. Ultra. Why am I saying Six Samurais? Ultra, Gravekeeper stuff. I just thought of that. I was saying Ultra versions of Six Samurais. Sorry about that, but anyway, we're getting Ultra versions of almost every Gravekeeper's card. We are also getting other additional reprint foil versions of Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Bottomless Trap Hole, Upstart Goblin, which is kind of interesting, Chaos Sorcerer, Drag Down to the Grave, Reckless Greed, and Raigeki Break. So, one thing that kind of stood out to me with this was Raigeki Break. I mean, I don't see them, like, maybe this is a hint that that's going to be something that might come back or something like that. I mean, I'm not sure. That's a really, old-ass card. But, Reckless Greed, Drag Down to the Grave, Chaos Sorcerer, Upstart. I mean, this is a pretty decent list right here. Chaos Sorcerer... I assume, or at least, well, I'm not sure. I guess they would reprint Chaos Sorcerer as like a super or something because that came in gold and it came in the Ultra from the Turbo Pack. I mean, I could see that coming in super. Upstart Goblin would kind of be nice as a super. Bottomless Trap Hole, all this stuff is just, I think it's really good. It's giving more people the chance to get these cards, which have already been reprinted out of the ass, but still, it's nice to get more reprints of these kind of cards. We're getting common versions of Chain Disappearance, Gold Sarcophagus, Solemn Warning, and Soul Taker. So, obviously, the big thing in this, for most of us, at least for me, is the common version of Solemn Warning. The common was the original Japanese print. It came in common in the Japanese Duelist Revolution set. So, yeah, now we're getting a common Solemn Warning, so we'll have common, super, ulti, and ultimate. Soul Taker, Gold Sarcophagus, so I guess that's kind of neat now that people don't have to spend like the $5 on the super ones, or they might have dropped down or something, but I'm not sure. Or they have golds too, so I didn't really think that was necessary, but it is kind of cool. And Chain Disappearance for people to side deck and stuff like that. And then they make this big thing like, oh, if you were too young to collect, because the big thing they're trying to do here is they're trying to appeal to the new generation of kids that are getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, because the people that were originally into Yu-Gi-Oh are now in like their early 20s, really late teens. So they're trying to reprint all this stuff and let the new kids know about the stuff that was the big stuff when we were kids. So they're giving you a super rare reinforcement of the army, which that's already out. I mean, not that big of a deal. An ultra rare morphing jar. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of cool. Ultra rare royal decree and a secret dark magician girl. So, I mean, obviously you couldn't walk into this with the title Yugi's World and not expect a secret reprint of Dark Magician Girl. I mean, I can also see them reprinting Dark Magician. I can see them reprinting Dark Magician of Chaos, Dark Magician Knight. All that stuff that has sat and just kind of retained a little bit of value, but Secret Dark Magician Girl, so I'm not sure what artwork they would use. That's something that I'd be interested in. One of the, what do they have? They have like 3 English artworks, and then they have that OCG artwork that just came in the Japanese anniversary pack. So I honestly would be interested to see if they would actually use that anniversary pack Dark Magician Girl artwork from the OCG in this TCG reprint. That would be something that would just be really cool to me. I would really enjoy that. Honestly, I would enjoy it no matter what artwork they use or whatever, because it's it's reprint. I mean, they did just reprint it as a super in the dual terminal too, but that's, I mean, I don't know what to think of that. But so I guess we're getting more Dark Magician Go reprints. Like I said, it was just reprinted as a super dual terminal, so whatever. It's kind of cool. And like I said, it says the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh set, over 300 cards, so there's a lot more cards that we don't know yet, and as we know, as we've experienced with the Legendary Collection too, we're not going to know these, we're probably going to find out a good 5 or 10 or so progressively every, like, not every other week, like every little bit under a month or something. They usually release about roughly 5 or 10 or something, and then they release about the last 100, 150 like the week before it comes out. So it's set for release on, oh, here it is, set size 313 exactly. Sorry, I couldn't give you the actual number until I looked up here. It comes out October 2nd, 2012, which is the same thing as the pretty much same dates as the last one. Legendary Collection 2 was like October 3rd, I think, and the Legendary Collection 1 was like October 7th. And tournament legal date, obviously, once it comes out, and it's apparently going to be $30. So, honestly, I think, as Legendary Collection 2, it's a good set to buy one of. I mean, this is kind of my opinion. I'm not sure if you guys can take this with a grain of salt or not, but as a lot of people experienced with the Raw Yellow pack and the Legendary Collection 2 last year, a lot of people were just buying mass amounts of them and expecting to make their money back. And you can do that, but you have to get rid of them right away, because after about a month or so, or month and a half, these cards drop in value a lot. I mean, that is getting really irritating. But, yeah, these cards drop in value a lot after about a month or so. So if you're gonna buy a bunch of these to try and make your money back, just make sure that you do everything you can to get rid of them really fast. And as a collector, like I said, I'm perfectly fine buying one of these. I don't see. I mean, I want to get all the promos and stuff. I could care less about the durable mat that they're making, but I mean, I pulled really good for my Legendary Collection too, so I mean, I honestly recommend this for. I recommend everybody to get at least one of these. I mean, it's a really cool thing. It's a cool idea. It's not that expensive for the stuff that they're giving you. I don't know about making your money back. Like I said, if you want to, get rid of it fast. But everybody should get at least one of these. It's a really cool set, and overall, I'm really happy with it. So I hope that I informed you guys as best as I could. This is probably a really long video, even though I can't see the time. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe, whatever you want. I upload a video pretty much every day, so I don't know when this is going to go up, but thanks for watching. Hope I informed you, and see you later.